Sports. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the 4. And for Portland, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Simon. Holmgren in the corner. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Lillard scanning the floor. From deep. Another shot. Here's Nurkic. Hits the lamp after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the 2nd most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. Let's see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Now here's Giddey. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He kicks it to Holmgren. Hands it from downtown. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Lillard, the pass to Thibault. It's stolen by Dort. And here's the break. Takes the 3. They get it back. Holmgren gets the bucket. He's got 7.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Here's Thibault. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Grant kicks to Lillard. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Now, here's Simons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Williams. To the inside. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Fires from deep. The rebound by Grant.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Simon's on the wing, defended by Dort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good, Simon. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. Williams against Grant. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
We need you to make some noise for your Blazer Dancers.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Holmgren. No good with the layup. Lillard against Dort. Nurkic in the post. Grant for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Lillard from outside. Here's Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
First team foul.
Grant against Williams. Pass to Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Nobody near Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And Giddey gets it to go.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
And Portland has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Giddey.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know what? Nice job here on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Now, here's Sharp. The wide open shot by Little, and the Trailblazers another 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And so here is Oklahoma City, leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. That's tipped. Outside, Dort from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Thunder. Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
Here's Sharp. The Thunder making the shot. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Wow, Gilgeous-Alexander putting in the time to become a big-time threat with big-time range.
Little can't hit. The Thunder leading by 13. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. 1:06 left in the first half. Mann passes to Joe. Outside Williams. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Off target from 3-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Lillard from outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. There's 31 seconds left here in the second.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Drives to the hoop. Now the pass to Mann. Here's Sharch. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 13. Lets it fly. No good on the last second attempt there. Shai Gilgeous.
With the score, the Trailblazers 22, the Thunder 35. Get ready for the Milwaukee's.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. So it's the Thunder now, after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Williams passes to Joe. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there. Three-pointer, Lillard. Lillard again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Sharch inside. He's covered by Grant. Back to Sharch. And slam dunk by Sharch.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Well, Trey Mann finished last season strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities, and as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Thunder making the shot. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. To the middle. Kicks it out to Grant. Lillard outside. Will it go? Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Portland.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
To the wing right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mann's got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Outside Williams. It's good. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Saric passes to Wiggins. Back to Saric. Stolen by Grant. He's looking for Thibault and finds him.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Here's Mann, covered by Lillard. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams outside. They get it back. Here's Holmgren. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A different look now for Portland. We've got 1:13 left in the third. And here's Johnson outside. Jacks up a three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, taken away by Williams. This one for three. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. They get a hand on it. Little passes to Sharp. Up top, Reddish. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddey in a two-guard. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Nurkic with the steal. Here's the break.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Thibault finds Lillard. Brand sets a screen for Lillard down low, and Nurkic has it in the corner. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Simon's on the wing. And he drives in. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now, gets to the free throw line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Yeah, and you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now, here's Simons. Inside. Grant finds Lillard. Here's Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
All free throws good from Dort. Trailblazers trail by 21.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Giddey. He feeds it to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Portland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Grant kicks to Lillard. To stop the run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the top of the key, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Hit, got that one from Nurkic.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Simon's on the wing. Giddey defending. Nurkic. And there it is for him.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner of...
It'll be the Nets off the tip, and the starting lineup for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Going inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Claxton can't get it to go.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Out to Lillard. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Pass to Grant. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Nurkic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Lillard passes to Nurkic. The shake. Nice move. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ben Simmons is checked in for Dinwiddie. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Grant with it, picked up by Simmons. Lillard passes to Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over to the wing. And Simmons, here we go. Uses the glass on the layup.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
To the inside, Simons.
Man, good whistle there.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets. And that one falls for Simons.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Nets with a lead. Down low, Thibault with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. The 3, here's Lillard. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for that.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Team foul.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. There's a screen by Nurkic. And here's Simons outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Pass to Simmons. Here's the hook. And the bucket is good. Simmons has got 9.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
Lillard outside. Simons right side. And there's the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
That shot wide open.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant with a screen on Bridges. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Now here's Bridges. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Claxton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Lillard against Bridges. The 3. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will come the other way. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. That one misses. And he sinks the second. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Nurkic, a screen on Bridges. Here's Lillard. Tipped. Here's Nurkic. Goes up again. And the layup is good.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Clock is at 3. Shoots it from the high post. And that one's long.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Shot from the inbound. Portland trailing here. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
That's good from Bridges.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
It's Finney Smith with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Claxton. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. So the Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
On the floor for the Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie.
It's Little on the wing. He's marked by Finney Smith. Little, no good. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Finney-Smith. That shot off. Nice D from Reddish. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Eubanks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Here's Claxton, and the officials whistle a foul, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried,
The previous play is out.
but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Now Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Sharp. Pass to Little. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he drops the first. So Portland ends up going with a new group. And the Nets also making a change. Bridges, he's checked in for Simmons. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And here's Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. For 3, here's Lillard. Claxton with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The kick out to Johnson. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. With the crossover, and the dunk by Lillard.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Outside Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. Good work defensively by Thibault. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And here's Simons. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Not just to score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
From deep three-point range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 2. And we'll return shortly.
Let's hear it for the Jabbawockeez.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Johnson. Nicholas Claxton out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges down low, covered by Thibault. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
At the line for Portland.
And the second free throw is good.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Pass to Claxton. And Nurkic comes to help. Back to Simmons. Johnson against Simons. The shot by Johnson, no good. On the wing, Simons. 13 points in the game. Oh, deflected. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Trailblazers shooting it at 52%. Simons with it. Three-pointer. Here's Nurkic to the middle. And here they come. Here's Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Anthony Simons. No good on that one. He's off on the second. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. There's Simons with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Shakes him. It's deflected. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Tipped away. Lillard outside. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Nurkic. Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Outside for Grant from behind the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. That's on Mikal Bridges. That free throw no good.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
Good on the second one.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the 3rd. A minute 39 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Lillard outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Timeout called. Brooklyn. You look at Anthony Simons. He's been playing really well.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Join me in thanking your
For the Trailblazers. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Pass to Claxton. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Claxton's got his second basket on the night. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Little. From downtown. Portland, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Reddish to end the run. Here's Eubanks. Back to Reddish. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. 3-pointer sharp. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? That's out. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Timeout called. Portland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Who poked away, and he recovers it from outside the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic just got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Simons. 4-3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And there it is for him.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Nurkic, a screen on Dinwiddie. To the inside. Out to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Pass to Claxton. Bridges down low. Nurkic is there. And the basket by Bridges.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Dinwiddie. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Pass to Grant. Simmons with it. Picked up by Grant. Johnson a screen on Grant. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Down low. Thibault with it. Lillard outside. Pass to Grant. Shot from 16. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Simmons. to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Oh, Graham throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And when you handle the ball as much as Simmons, you're going to have to hit important free throws down the stretch.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Lillard. Pass to Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Claxton. Right wing from deep. Johnson. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
There's a screen by Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. 40 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Simons. And stolen by Bridges.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Timeout called. Portland. They trail by 2. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Thibault. Oh, off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they up.
love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Ben Simmons. Johnson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Dinwiddie against Giddey. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander shoots it. Here's Holmgren, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Simmons, the shot from the low post is good.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
There's the pick. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. To the paint, and it's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nets still looking like they're getting going. 8-point game. Claxton with the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And the pass to Dort. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And just not allowing the close defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
And Simmons slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Giddey. On the wing, Williams. Back to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Dort. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 8. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Simmons. The Thunder pull it in.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Up top, Dort defended by Bridges, and the dunk by Holmgren.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Dort. Williams in the post. Dinwiddie covering. Williams can't get it to go. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. 4 seconds left. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a good physical play there from Simmons. Not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
And here is Giddey. Here's Dort. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they...
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Williams, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Dinwiddie. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 10. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Man's checked in. Passes it to Holmgren. Bridges with the board.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Dinwiddie driving to the basket.
And Giddey defensively does a good job moving his feet. Great instincts on that side of the ball.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Claxton, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Johnson, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort wide open. No good from outside. Nets trail by 14. Here's Simmons. It's good. Simmons got 8 points.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with it. Johnson on him. Banked in off the glass. Holmgren's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Pass to Bridges. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Here's Giddey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Saric comes in for Williams, and Wiggins is subbed in for George. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Outside for Simmons. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. 10 points for him.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
The Thunder with another miss.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Now off the inbound. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Here's Joe. Pass to Saric. And he makes good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Well, Saric on the inside has really good quality footwork.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Here's Joe. Screen by Saric. To the wing on the left. Over Simmons. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder out in front, up by 15. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So for Brooklyn now, Bridges out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Holmgren. It's good again, and an excellent 7th rate shooting night so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Johnson's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 15. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
And it's in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Outside for Simmons. Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Down by 15. There's a good screen. Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren.
Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Williams' shot is off. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The shot by Sharch, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Joe passes to Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Wide open look. Joe, good. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Man passes to Joe. Williams, a screen on Simmons. To the inside. Pass to Man. A three ball. And the three ball is good. Man's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And that one, good.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. He takes it in. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Curry with the three. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Thunder. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Holmgren. Off target with his three. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
The first one falls. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Nets, Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Fades. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 19. Johnson in the corner. From past the arc. Here's Claxton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. It's blocked. Giddey against Johnson. Here's Dort. Crafty move. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Holmgren. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Simmons left side. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. From outside the arc. And Simmons with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And he gets it to go.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
It's deflected. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie finds Johnson for the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 17. Outside Williams. To the inside. Nifty move. Holmgren can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chet Holmgren.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And stolen by Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Outside, Simmons. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll get another chance. And stolen by Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is stuffed right through.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been...
Rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Here's Lillard. Lillard double team. Here's Thibault. And here's Grant from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
And so Simons nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Outside for Grant. And here's Lillard. Back to Grant. 3-pointer. Now here's Nurkic. Defense is right there. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes. Certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Now here's Giddey. Got a piece of it. Simons with a steal. Pass to Thibault. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. He's picked up by Lillard. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Lillard gets it to go.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Pass to Holmgren. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Giddey. Knocks it loose. Open shot, Grant. Simons outside. Some solid defense from Williams.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Now Simons. Now Grant. Williams defending. Grant, the pass to Lillard. Dort outside. Here's Williams. And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd.
That'll be be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Lillard. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
And both free throws good for Lillard. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Simons. They get the rebound. Holmgren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Now here's Thibault. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They recover it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. And he can't get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder. They lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. Williams a screen on Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot no good, and it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. Over to the left wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Thibault passes to Grant. Back to Thibault. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. And Nurkic with the block.
When Nurkic blocks shots, you feel it. An impactful defender.
Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
Williams passes to Williams. And here's Dort. He's covered by Simons. Outside Giddey. Kept alive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey with a screen on Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Counted from distance. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Saric, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Saric from outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
There's Simons with a 3. And they get it back. Out to Lillard. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Joe. Tries again. Here's Mann. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Saric. The kick out to Williams. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic just got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Robbed. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Grant, the pass to Lillard. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Drills it from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Clock at 6. Back to Thibault. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City trailing. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. There's a screen, and here's Saric for 3. Fires in the triple. Saric has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard up top. He's got 11. Ball stolen. Here's Joe. He's covered by Simons. 51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Saric a screen. Wiggins with it. Thibault picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wiggins from long range. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thibault against Wiggins. Pass to Joe. On the wing man. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
It's intercepted. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
19, Trailblazers 22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4-man position. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And for the Thunder, they're shooting an average of 43% for the floor. For the lead, it's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Portland trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hangs. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's gotten his first points of the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nifty move. Driving to the basket. That one is off. And it's Portland the other way. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First person to foul. First team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 1. Here's Eubanks. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Outside Johnson. Here's Sharp. Pass to Little. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. On target from range. Little's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
In his 3rd season, Nazir Little saw increased playing time and the opportunity to show his value, which he did not waste.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Pass to Williams. Reddish against Dort. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. You know, talking about Little, his 2021-22 season was cut short after suffering a shoulder tear.
Yeah, I hated that. Prior to that injury, Little was having the best stretch of his career, averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds on 45% shooting and 40% from 3 in 13 games.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Williams from long range. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Man comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he nails the 3rd. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. They get it again.
Oklahoma City foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Simons with it, and it's Dort picking him up. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think Simons wanted the whistle. He goes inside and makes havoc.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Saric checks in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Joe subbed in for Giddey. Here's the pick. Here's Joe. The 3-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Williams drops them both. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd. Lillard outside to the paint and stolen by Williams. Here's Joe, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 6.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Grant in the post. The 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Saric. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Anthony Simons. He misses the free throw.
At the line.
And he's good on the second. Well, Portland's shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Grant left side. Fires from deep. Here's Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got 5 now.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Grant the screen. The 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Saric. Thunder with a lead. Here's Joe. Pass to Saric. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Simons outside. Nurkic with the ball. Outside Thibault. Takes the 3. Second chance effort. And Nurkic throws it down.
Nurkic showing a lot of authority on that finish. He's not messing around.
To the middle. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. For 3, here's Lillard. That shot is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Pass to Joe. Lets it go from deep. Saric shot is off. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Right side Thibault from downtown. Here's Nurkic. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Nurkic just got 4 points now in the quarter.
Precise fundamentals from Nurkic inside.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Holmgren. 4-3. Simons with a rebound. 3-on-3. Nurkic with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up. Here's Simons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Trying to outwork the defense. Simons manages to get the shot in the air.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Takes a 3. Here's Williams. 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Down low. Here's Thibault. Out to Lillard. Simons against Giddey.
Firing with confidence, Simons continues to flourish when given the opportunity.
Thibault against Gilgeous-Alexander. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Nurkic passes to Simons. Nurkic. A screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Nurkic. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Rebounded by Nurkic. And so here's Portland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Shoots. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Grant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Grant with a screen on Giddey. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And here's Nurkic for 3. He's off from 3. Beyond the arc. Off target. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. Well, all right, Allie, thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Folks, for this, let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, we've got Mikal Bridges. He's out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at center. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Inside, Grant kicks to Nurkic. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Dinwiddie, and the shot is good from Johnson.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Johnson in the corner. It's up a 3. On the rebound by Nurkic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
Lillard looking around. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. Told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Johnson's shot is off. Portland's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Thibault. That's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 8.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
5 to shoot. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Grant against Simmons. Dishes it to Bridges. Back to Simmons. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Claxton. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's blocked. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Now, Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
Trailblazers trail by 4. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. No good on the triple. Right side, Simmons. Johnson, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the...
Your next U-15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Portland, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Down low. No good from Grant. The Nets with the lead. To the paint, here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Picked off in midair. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Simmons against Lillard. Johnson, a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 9-point game. To halt the run. Portland again missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. Simmons passes to Johnson. There's a screen. Over Lillard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Simons. That shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Claxton the pass to Johnson. And now Portland on the break. Grant for 3. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
So Portland ends up going with the new pick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Trailblazers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now here's Simmons. 7 points in the game. Got that one up quick. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Dinwiddie against Johnson. The dive for the ball. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
On the wing, Johnson. Dinwiddie covering. Launches it. Portland again missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Lets it go with the three. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Johnson surveying the floor. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Johnson sends the screen for Dinwiddie. Fires the three. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Dinwiddie. Johnson's got 25 points in the game. Passes a little. To the left side wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Johnson for three. They get it again. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Claxton's got 6. Here's Sharp. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game and finishing the quarter with it.
The Trailblazer, 21.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Trailblazers trail by 20. Mikal Bridges out there with Johnson. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Outside for Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Johnson down low. Working on Grant. Here's Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Down low. Grant. Bible on the wing. Lillard outside. For the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The three ball. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 18. Bible on the wing. Simons from outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Johnson outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Trailblazers trail by 18. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. And finished off by Nurkic.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Lillard with no one around. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 16. And stolen by Thibault. Lillard outside. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Lillard from outside, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And this is Lillard at his best, setting up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Fires from deep. A rebound by the Nets.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Simmons driving the lane, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, the length of Ben Simmons, right, allows him to drive into the teeth of the defense, picks up the foul.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Here is Lillard. He's got 27. Inside, and stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. Shoots the three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I love is the confidence that Seth Curry plays with, and it has him attacking the defense. A little bit too physical there defensively.
He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard from outside. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson outside. And they recover it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. On the floor for Portland, Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Little. Then it's Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the center, locking down the middle. Little can't hit. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 16-point lead. And here's Harris from the arc. They set the pick. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Little can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 16. Thomas kicks to Harris. Outside Curry. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. For 3. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now Portland on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Thomas. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Seth Curry. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David. And so here's Portland. After the basket by Brooklyn, count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Nurkic.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Pocket 6, launches it. Shot by Johnson, no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Grant. Lets it go with the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Nets leading by 11. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Simons kicks to Grant. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And a miss there on the triple. The Nets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. From the arc, it's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 36. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Blazers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
From deep three-point range, poked away.
Man, he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now Lillard, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. And it's Lillard missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Takes it out to Dinwiddie. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges for 3. Johnson from outside. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 32 points in the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
let this game get away from them on their home turf.
Here we go.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Luguentz Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. They get it back. Bridges passes to Johnson. And here's Bridges. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Giddey finds Dort. Fires the 3. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
And it's Simmons missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Shot on the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the break. And slam dunk by Simmons.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Holmgren inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. They swipe it. Here's Claxton. Right side Simmons. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the inside, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
So he gets them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Blocked! Right side, Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And here tonight to watch his former team, it's half man, half amazing. Vince Carter.
And unfortunately, the Nets' performance, not that amazing thus far. They got to channel some of that VC and get their game up.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Johnson passes to Simmons. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
Pass to Holmgren. Wide open look. Rebound Brooklyn.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Giddey with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. The kick out to Williams. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. for Brooklyn. They've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Bridges passes to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
The Nets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson inside. Williams defending. That shot missing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And stolen by Bridges. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn? We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Deflected. And they get it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Just 5 to shoot. Simmons finds Johnson. And it's all from 3-point range. Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, BA. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Stolen by Bridges. Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Back to Dinwiddie. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Claxton can't get it to go. Thunder with a lead. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
The Nets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Simmons. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Second chance shot. Shots blocked. They retain possession. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. To the middle. The kick out to Wiggins. From behind the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Back to Claxton. Pass to Johnson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Outside Simmons. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Šarić. The rebound by Simmons. Brooklyn trailing. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Joe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins outside. To the left side wing. Šarić with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Got a piece of it. It's tipped. Pushing it up now. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets.
22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Giddey with a screen on Dinwiddie and Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. That one goes in. Johnson's got 12 points. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Williams passes to Dort. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson passes to Bridges. Here's Simmons. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Now here's Dinwiddie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Right around 1.5 minutes played in the third quarter. They grabbed their own miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Second official foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the right side. For 3. The kick out to Simmons. 3-pointer. Looking to end this cold spell. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. The Nets with a lead. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
The open shot by Saric. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Bridges. From deep, Johnson. That shot, no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Mann. Off target from 3-point range. And Brooklyn has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the 2nd half.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. Simmons defending. On the wing man. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Wiggins, no good. The Nets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Giddey's subbed in for Joe. Outside for Dort. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Nets.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
15 seconds.
44 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. From deep. It's hauled in by Saric.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Back to Mann. Pass to Dort. It's good from about 19 feet.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team.
Free throw good. Dinwiddie.
At the line. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Good on both. Here's Williams. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's help.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Nicholas Claxton out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Dort finds Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This is a fellow who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Pass to Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Bridges hits them both. And here are the Thunder now. 11-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Johnson against Williams. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets. And Williams drops them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Johnson a screen on Giddey. Dinwiddie laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Nets lead by 10.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It's Simmons with a drive. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's Simmons. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Claxton. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. And that's a double-double for him now.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
From deep, Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Williams, a screen on Bridges. And here is Williams. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Claxton can't get it to go.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Kitty. Williams from long range. Here's Holmgren. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout.
They're in front by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Out to Bridges. From deep. Deflects the pass. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's off. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy.